And if the weather stays like this, it might be spray time today. I'm Jelle.
And I'm Patrick.
Together we are JP Adventures 19. And this is the frame. Welded and grinded and covered with silver zinc. And now I have to get the moly grease for Patrick because we went to Prime 2 days ago, I think, and to a different store and got some more bolts that we're gonna put in now.
Alright, so we're back at it quickly before I have to go to work. Yeda's just cleaning up the thread for the swaybar rings, attachments for the frame. We got some screws yesterday we can put in. And yeah, parts are painted, so here we go.
And like always, when we put in new bolts, we're using moly grease. And the same on the other side. Let's go. When we started taking the Mog apart, there was no grass at all. It's all dry, and now it's pretty high grass. This side looks better, not that rusty. So the 2 bolts of the swaybar links are in. And now Patrick has to help the farmers in the orchard. Bye! And I can do some admin stuff or edit a video, we'll see. Also, the financial year is over and we've never done the tax return in Australia. So we really have to get into that and collect some information on how to do it. And yeah, there's always something to do. While Patrick was at work, I finally had some time to do a workout. It's been a while. And now he's back. And since we got new putty.
And still working.
New putty, so we can finally do the seams we haven't done before. And I also made dough for cinnamon scrolls, so Patrick gets spoiled today.
So I have to make cinnamon scrolls.
Maybe.
Get it right.
Good morning.
Yeah.
It's not morning anymore. We've done a workout this morning, and since it's sunny and it's supposed to be raining like all of next week, we're gonna get the box out of the shed now so we can sand down the putty so it's nice and flush. The box is outside, so let's get started. And while Patrick's doing the sanding, I have to climb up the roof again and use our rust converter. We'll need a lot of rust converter up here. Thank you.
Yada is up on the roof brushing down all the dust and dirt.
Here we go.
And rust. Good job. Keep it up. Make it nice and clean up there.
For sure. Patrick sanding. Let's get started. The roof is all cleaned up, and now we'll use rust converter again and try to get rid of all this beautiful rust. Looks like it actually works very well. Look at this. Wow. And look at this. Really dirty. Look at this. I'm done. The roof looks like brand new. Despite the dust from Patrick, but so good.
So the battery of the sander is dead, both of them.
So
and
Patrick's having a break.
I'm taking a break and giving Yelle some mental support here. I got to this seam right there, to the front one and that one. And yeah, Yelle's here sanding the seams that we welded, so we can put some putty on those, so we can fill this nasty gap here pretty much. And then yeah, what's after that, Yelle?
Cleaning again. Woo! And you go back to sanding, right?
Yep, of course. Unless you want to switch.
No. I'm sanding as well. Time to get rid of the dust. And now we are using turps again, and we just wipe over the surface, and then we can finally apply the putty, and then we'll have to sand that down once it's dry as well, which is so much fun. And it is putty time. So we are going over the seams. All of them. This is what the roof looks like now. So we sanded all the welds as well, so the paint will stick a lot better. And now for me it's time to make hot chocolate. We put the box back into the shed because the weather doesn't look good at all for all of next week. But Patrick sanded on all the seams of the sides. The roof is still missing. We're thinking about giving it a shot because the sun's out right now, but we're not sure. So we will start with some bolts, and we put some more stuff back onto the chassis. Maybe we're not wearing the right shoes. Or Patrick is, because he's wearing thongs. Patrick, your bolts. Uh-oh.
Our painted battery box is back on the Mog. Put the mounting plate on first, which in the back I just greased the back plate just so the contact surfaces had some grease in between, so there can't be any water buildup in between those. Then put in the bolts, and yeah, then I put on the box. Greased all the bolts as usual. Thank you, Malcolm, for the new battery box. Last order of business for today before I get rained on is attaching the mount for the master brake cylinder. It's right here. Have new screws or bolts for that, of course. I wire wheeled the inside of the threads. I'm gonna grease it up, some grease, molly grease, and washers. Let's get started.
We got the box out because the sky was actually blue for like 5 minutes, but now there are big rain clouds coming.
And we got distracted.
And we got distracted, obviously, by the delivery. So now, Patrick, you have to be quick. We might have to put it back into the shed. The steel bars and angles. So today is another rainy day.
It stopped raining though for a bit.
Yeah, so we're trying to use the time without rain to start cutting the brush bars. Like, we'll go on top of the box. So first we cut a 45-degree angle in here. Let's go. And it's raining again. Woohoo!
The weather just does not like us.
No, we managed to cut the 4 bars for the brush bars that go on top of the box. And because we have figured out what kind of awning we want, we will make 2 or 3 more mounts. 2 more mounts for the brush bars. Because we decided not to have a big awning on top.
Yeah, nothing like one of those electric awnings that just extends out. We're just gonna go a bit simpler and...
Yeah, and also nothing on the side. You'll see along the process. While Patrick keeps working on the mounts, I am rust converting the outside of the box. So this is the same process like on the roof, just on the sides, because as you can see, there's rust just a little bit. And then not much and we can finally paint it. And I'm done. We'll have to wipe over the surface again to get rid of the loose black stuff. But then this is ready to get painted. So now we just have to finish working on the brush bars. That's why I have to bring Patrick all those little mounts. It's getting serious. So Patrick is actually clamping the mounts onto the rail, onto the bar. And then he is, just watch him.
Center punching.
Center punching. So that the holes will fit. And also he's labeling them. So he knows exactly which one goes on which spot. And then we'll have to drill all the holes, just 28. We've done the 2 short sides now, and next we want to do the long sides, but they are 4.40 meters long, and there's not that much space around the drill, so we're not sure how we're gonna do it. Look at this.
You might not even have to hold this one yet.
Oh wow, that looks good. I'm officially unemployed, I think. At least for the first hole.
Yeda's doing the last holes of the day.
Good morning! Have a look at this beautiful weather. We're not used to it anymore. So, Patrick's gonna start welding the brush bars together. 3 corners are spot welded already, and now the last one. So far, the angle is pretty good, 90 degrees. So now it all depends on the last one.
Hope our box is 90 degrees too.
Oh, I don't think so. we're taking care of the mounts again. So like always, we wire brush the seams. We'll spray them with silver zinc, and also I'll rust convert the plate because it got a tiny bit of rust again. And then,
so that wire brushed off again.
and then we will actually weld those mounts onto the top of the box. And that's what we're gonna do next. Like 12 more to come. Yay! Patrick is sanding the last few welds so that the paint actually sticks to the surface, because when you weld it's like there's some loose metal on top, so he's sanding the welds down with our nice sander, and so these are rust converted, and I wiped over with some waters to get rid of this black stuff, and now I'll use the silver zinc and spray the welds, and then they're ready to get welded on. They're all done and ready to go, but Patrick's not done yet. We have to wipe down the black stuff on the surface as well on the box. So I'm using turps, and I'll go through all the surfaces, especially after Patrick sanded down the welds, because there's some dust. And then the only thing we have to take care of is the roof afterwards. And if the weather stays like this, it might be spray time today.